Hello.
Get your ass up and work. It seems like nobody wants to work these days. March 2022. Variety asks Kim Kardashian for her best business advice for women. That's the answer she gives. A woman who became a household name off a leaked tape and a reality show, lecturing working mothers about effort. The clip detonates. And for the first time in 15 years, the internet doesn't defend her. It doesn't even meme her affectionately. It turns. Fast forward to today. Her scripted television debut earns a 0-star review. She fails the bar exam, then quietly backs out of ever taking it again. Her $5 billion shapewear empire gets sued twice in 6 weeks. And the man from that tape is in court, claiming the origin story of the entire Kardashian dynasty was a production from day one. By the end of this video, you'll understand the exact formula that made Kim Kardashian the most famous woman alive, and why that same formula is now dismantling her.
Get a tape of this because I hope you can see me when I'm famous and older and remember me. Okay, we're gonna I'm this beautiful little girl. Excuse me, are you leaving? Okay. My name's Kim Kardashian. I'm the dopest, I'm the ropest person in this class.
Kim, you're doing amazing, sweetie.
I was just gonna handle this shit legally, right? And just hit you in court and just get what I'm deserved from all of y'all being foul and trying to defame me. You wanna play games with me? Okay, let's play.
MK Superstar is now Vivid Entertainment's #1 selling sex tape of all time! Congratulations, Kim and Ray J!
She is the worst out of the siblings.
Kim kicked me while I was down.
I'm not interested in your rainbow-colored Birkin.
You've nothing to relate to.
We're all blocking Kim Kardashian.
Kim is losing millions of followers.
Kim has sold her soul to Hollywood.
To understand the fall, you first have to understand the machine. Kim Kardashian's business model is a simple equation. Attention is the product. Scandal is the cheapest raw material. And conversion, turning eyeballs into followers and followers into customers, is the entire company. Call it the flywheel. A scandal erupts, the cameras swarm, she doesn't hide, she monetizes. The controversy becomes a storyline, the storyline becomes a season, the season sells a product.
I think I'm like a little liar.
For 15 years, it was the most efficient fame machine ever built. But the machine has one flaw. It only works as long as the audience can't see the hands spinning it. And every flywheel needs a first push. Hers came from a closet in Paris Hilton's house. And a camcorder. Early 2000s. Kim Kardashian organizes closets for celebrities. She styles the singer Brandy. She carries Paris Hilton's bags through paparazzi lines, studying fame at point-blank range. There's an ugly footnote here. Brandy's mother later sued, accusing Kim of running up more than $100,000 on her credit card. The Kardashians denied any wrongdoing, and the case quietly went away. Remember that move. Deny, settle, move on. You'll see it again.
But also, Kim K used to work for Brandy. So Sonia Norwood, who I don't play with, accused the Kardashians, including Kourtney, Khloe, Kim, and Rob Kardashian, of charging $120,000 on her American Express card, allegedly unauthorized purchases at multiple stores, including Dash and Smooch, which were owned by the Kardashians. But because of Sonia's kid's personal relationship with the Kardashians, she decided not to file criminal charges. The case was ultimately dismissed and settled back in 2009.
2003. Kim films a video with her boyfriend, singer Ray J. February 2007, the adult film company Vivid releases it. Kim sues. She settles, reportedly for $5 million.
There was news of Kim's sex tape coming out before it even came out. She kept denying it.
And 8 months later, in October 2007, Keeping Up with the Kardashians premieres. 8 months. Hold that number. For 20 years, the official story has been that the tape was leaked against her will, a violation she survived and rose above.
It's embarrassing for that to be out there, but it's not the most scandalous thing, and I'm not going to be made to feel that way. I'm just human.
But Ray J has spent years telling a different story. In 2022, he claimed the release was a deal.
She made us do it. She made us shoot them, bro. She watched them.
Kim, you're doing amazing, sweetie.
If you didn't do it, did Kim do it?
We all did it. Kris Jenner did the deal. Kim and I both signed 12.5% together. Her handwriting is on my contract.
Kris Jenner responded by taking a lie detector test on a late-night show. Cute television. Case closed.
Did you help Kim release her sex tape?
It's okay.
No. No.
True.
Of course it's true. Thank you. Of course it's true. All right.
Not quite. Fall 2025. Kim and Chris sue Ray J for defamation after he claims on a live stream that federal investigators are closing in on the family. Wild, unproven stuff.
The federal RICO I'm about to drop on Chris and Kim is about to be crazy. The feds is coming. There's nothing I can do about it. It's worse than Diddy.
Kim Kardashian and Kris Jenner suing her ex Ray J for defamation after he claimed he's working with the feds to bring down the famous family.
You can't make this stuff up.
If you told me that the Kardashians was being charged for racketeering, I might believe it. I had the first one that was long time ago. She made us do more, bro.
Ray J claims Kris Jenner watched multiple versions of the tape. Kris Jenner selected which version would go out.
Hey, I'm sorry I didn't see you there. I was too busy blocking out the haters.
But Ray J fires back with a countersuit, and in his filing, he alleges that he and Kim discussed releasing the tape themselves back in 2006, and that Kim had one condition. Her mother would have to be in charge. His suit claims the family spent 2 decades peddling a false story.
Benefited the most from this situation. Licensing, branding. I mean, this has, because of this tape, her whole career or whatever.
Her family built their legacy on that tape.
And I think at the end of the day, Ray J is definitely still a little bit bitter and mad that Kim has built an entire empire off of that. $1 billion empire. Not able to profit off of it. And I feel like that is why he is going to continue to bring it up.
Kim and Chris deny every word of it. Their lawyer calls the filing frivolous and rambling. And a judge has now pushed Ray J's claims into private arbitration behind closed doors, while the family's defamation case waits for a 2028 trial. So, leaked or launched?
We found out from Vivid that this video has been viewed over 210 million times and has made them over $100 million. And every 1.5 seconds, someone is watching that video.
I think that number is low.
Yes, Kim Kardashian's debut. Can you believe the baby that could have been made during the filming of that video would be 10 years old now? Man, they grow up so fast.
Hold that question. We're coming back to it, because whichever it was, what she did next is not in dispute. She industrialized it.
A lot of people have been misinformed. They think it was a third party that sold the tape to Vivid. I'm a #1 New York Times bestselling author. I'm the first person in the world to ever release that the Kardashians actually were instrumental in selling the sex tape.
August 2011. Kim marries NBA player Kris Humphries in a wedding so enormous it airs as a 2-part television special. Reports at the time valued the deals surrounding it in the millions. The broadcast rights, the magazine exclusives, the sponsored everything. 72 days later, she files for divorce. And Humphries refuses to go quietly. He seeks an annulment, alleging fraud, that the marriage was staged for television. Kim denies it under oath. Nothing is ever proven, and the divorce eventually goes through. But the accusation never washes off, because the math looks terrible. A wedding that reportedly generated millions, timed neatly to a ratings window, dissolved before the thank you cards shipped. And fans start doing something dangerous. They start mapping her relationship milestones against premiere dates. For a decade, nobody could prove a narrative was manufactured. Then, in 2016, she manufactured one against the wrong person. You know the story. Kanye releases a song claiming credit for Taylor Swift's fame. Taylor objects to the lyric, so Kim goes on the offensive. She posts Snapchat clips of a phone call to prove Taylor approved it. The internet buries Taylor in snake emojis. A worldwide hashtag declares her exposed. Taylor, by her own later account, disappears. She says she didn't leave a rental house for a year. Then 2020, the full unedited call leaks. And it shows what the clips left out. Taylor was never read the line that mattered. The hashtags flip overnight.
Yeah, I mean, go with whatever line you think is better. It's obviously very tongue-in-cheek either way. And I really appreciate you telling me about it. That's really nice.
In 2023, Taylor describes the episode as a fully manufactured frame job and calls it a psychological low she'd never experienced before. For the first time, the machine got caught mid-edit, on tape, in public. Remember the question, leaked or launched? The public was now starting to hold that question too. Which brings us back to March 2022 and nobody wants to work, because that quote didn't land in a vacuum. It landed on a pile of receipts. 2019. Family friend Jordan Woods, 21 years old, kisses Khloe's boyfriend, a man already caught cheating on Khloe repeatedly. The family unloads on the girl, not the man.
Mail reported an exclusive video of Tristan Thompson out at PhD looking like he's cheating on Khloe Kardashian.
This is so f***ing whack that these f***ing bitches think they could go ahead and f*** our men.
Tristan Thompson was sued for child support by a woman who claimed he got her pregnant.
Tristan and I don't even know if I want to say Tristan and I am having another baby.
I can't wrap my brain around how dumb you have to be, Tristan Thompson.
Kim keeps publicly shading Jordan until her own sister Kylie reportedly begs her to stop because Jordan is receiving death threats. On her own show, Kim screams at a woman in Dubai, then phones Kanye to brag about how, her word, ghetto she just went. When a Chicago artist running Kanye's youth charity asks another rapper for funding help, tweets from Kim's account threaten to take the charity away and let her toddlers run it. The organization drops its name within days. Kim later claims Kanye had her phone. A software developer sues, alleging the family took his emoji app concept and crushed him with legal fees. They deny everything and win.
Why lie? You're such a liar.
She lies to get through the day. I think that she just lies her way through life to get what she wants.
And on national television, she laughs about her daughter's lemonade stand keeping customers change.
The most annoying celebrity?
Northwest.
Northwest?
Yeah, she irritates the life out of me.
No way!
You asked, here are some pictures of North celebrating her birthday on a yacht with her mum, Kim.
Listen, North, I see you dripped out. Touch about how much the pick cost. Talk the shades. How much the shades?
I don't know.
You don't know for the shades? Okay, I see the chain. How much for the chains?
I don't know.
I don't know. Okay, I see the shirt. How much for the shirt?
I don't know.
Punch down, humiliate, move on. Sound familiar? Strangers were one thing. Then the cameras caught how she treats her own sisters.
I got married in Italy. Am I saying you copied me by getting married in Italy? Who performed at my wedding? Andrea Bocelli. Who performed at Courtney's wedding? Andrea Bocelli. You stole my wedding country and my wedding performer. Andrea Bocelli is my favorite male singer of all time, but I'm copying her Dolce Vita lifestyle. Okay.
2018, on camera, she tells Courtney she's the least exciting to look at. Her own sister, on a show their family controls.
Just do it no one wants you in the shoot. Okay, no. Get the out of here and go. Get the out of here and go. No one wants you in the shoot. I'm planning it.
You guys just be nice to each other.
So we don't want you in the shoot.
2020, an argument with Courtney turns physical. They air it.
Stop it. How old am I? Stop. How old are you?
Don't. Both of you. Okay, separate. No. You two stop.
Never. Guys, stop it. Dig your nails in me.
You guys, stop. Courtney. You guys, stop it. Don't do that to each other. Are you guys okay? What on earth?
By 2023, the show's biggest storyline is Kim partnering with Dolce & Gabbana months after Courtney's Dolce & Gabbana wedding. A feud so bitter, Courtney calls her a witch on camera. Notice what's happening. As outside scandals dry up and ratings slide, the flywheel starts consuming the family itself for fuel. Nothing is off limits anymore because content is oxygen, and nobody fed the machine more, or detonated inside it harder, than her own husband. February 2021, Kim files for divorce from Kanye West. What follows is 18 months of warfare conducted entirely in public. She kisses SNL cast member Pete Davidson on live television. Their first public date is a restaurant serving a Kanye-themed pizza, and she wears the fur coat Kanye gifted her. Pete tattoos references to her kids and reportedly texts Kanye from her bed. Kanye responds by burying a clay Pete Davidson alive in a music video. It's mutually assured destruction, packaged as content. Then Kanye actually destroys himself. His 2022 anti-Semitic spiral torches his own empire and splatters everything attached to his name, including the mother of his children.
So Kanye flew home last night. I want to show you guys what he got me. He got me all of the sex tape back.
Oh my God.
Kim later admits on her show that she regrets jumping into the Pete relationship so fast. But the marriage ending doesn't end the war. It just moves to the kids. Kanye publicly objects to their daughter being on TikTok. Reports surface of fights over trademarks on the children's names. Every custody disagreement becomes a headline. And by 2025, The press is piling criticism onto her parenting choices, while tabloids track each new relationship.
Let's stop pretending Kim Kardashian is doing this just because North likes fashion. Skims might still be making money, but the cultural grip that Kim used to have, it's gone. And Kim knows it. So instead of chasing clout the way that she used to, she's now filtering it through her daughter.
Whatever the truth inside that house, the optics machine she built now runs on her family, whether she likes it or not. So, with her personal life on fire, she attempts the most expensive rebrand of her career, lawyer. 2019, Kim announces on the cover of Vogue that she's studying law through a California apprenticeship.
I have always been really fascinated with crime, true crime, the law, and I told my dad years ago that I was really into criminal justice, and he was like, this will stress you out so much. You do not really want to take this on. But I think now, having gotten so deep in helping Alice, I'm really motivated to get to know the law more.
No law school, no degree. The first checkpoint is the baby bar, the exam first-year law students take. It takes her 4 attempts across 2 years to pass it.
I did not pass the baby bar. If you do law school the way that I'm doing it, it is a 4-year program instead of your typical 3-year program. And after year 1, you have to take the baby bar. This one actually is harder, I hear, than the official bar.
Along the way, she launches a true crime podcast arguing a death row inmate is innocent. And 2 survivors of that shooting publicly accuse her of twisting their testimony without ever contacting them. May 2025, she finally completes the 6-year program and throws herself a graduation. July 2025, she sits for the actual California bar exam. November 8th, 2025, she posts the result. I'm not a lawyer yet. I just play a very well-dressed one on TV. That last part is real, by the way. All's Fair, her Hulu legal drama, premiered that same week to a 0-star review from The Guardian, with one British paper suggesting it might be the worst television drama ever made. Audiences hate-watched it into a renewal anyway. Then came her explanation for failing. She blamed artificial intelligence, joking in interviews that ChatGPT kept feeding her wrong answers while she studied.
I didn't make it.
How do you know? How do you know?
It says fail.
No.
It's okay. I figured that.
No. Why'd you figure that?
I just didn't feel good about my essays, so I'm gonna see. But it's okay.
That's so crazy.
It would have been amazing.
You work so hard. Damn.
I want my scores, though. Damn, it's my essays.
And then, silence. She skips the February 2026 exam. She skips July. Reports say she won't try again until 2027 at the earliest. 6 years, 4 baby bar attempts, 1 failed bar, 0 license. But the law arc was always about reputation. Skims is the actual money. And in 2026, the money got served. Twice. In 6 weeks. On paper, Skims is the crown jewel, a $5 billion brand with a Nike partnership. Then, March 31st, 2026, a self-funded New York designer named Denise Kesare files a federal lawsuit. She says she's been selling clothing under the name Fits Everybody to a T since 2015, 4 years before Skims existed. Her suit claims Skims launched its own Fits Everybody collection anyway, after repeated warnings, and wrote it to a reported $700 to $900 million in revenue, while the complaint says destroying her business. Lawyers call it reverse confusion. The giant drowns out the original. 6 weeks later, a former employee files for a class action, alleging unpaid overtime, denied meal breaks, and minimum wage violations. Skims denies everything and calls it a boilerplate shakedown. And maybe they win both cases. But step back and look at the picture. A brand whose entire pitch is inclusivity, fits everybody, now stands accused of crushing a small businesswoman and shortchanging its own workers. Stack that on the older receipts. A nipple bra marketed as climate activism by a founder whose private jet outpolluted almost every celebrity in America. Critics aren't describing a company scandal anymore.
Kim Kardashian is helping convict a cocaine smuggler indirectly. A truck driver in the UK has been jailed for
more than 7 million pounds, approximately $9.5 million worth of cocaine, hidden in a vehicle carrying Kim Kardashian's Skims underwear and clothing.
They're describing a signature, but lawsuits attack the company. The product Kim has always actually sold is her face, and that product reshaped an entire generation. Put 2007 Kim next to 2014 Kim next to today's Kim. 3 different women. Now she's confirmed Botox and not much else. Everything beyond that is speculation from surgeons doing YouTube breakdowns.
The doctor did warn me about side effects from the Botox, but I am feeling like my eyes are on fire.
We have 425 muscles in the neck.
Half of mine are probably Botoxed, so I can't
So we'll leave it as speculation. What isn't speculation? The 2021 unedited bikini photo her team scrambled to scrub from the internet. The appetite-suppressant lollipops she advertised to 100+ million followers, many of them teenage girls, the waist trainers, the Photoshop fails, the warped door frames, the extra fingers. For a decade, plastic surgeons reported patients walking in and asking for the Kim look.
Ow, that hurts so badly. Ow, help!
Researchers spent that same decade linking the filtered face pipeline to body image damage in young women. She didn't invent insecurity, but she standardized a face and a body that don't occur in nature, and then sold the products promising to get you there. And here's the cruelest twist. The trend reversed. The look she made aspirational became a cautionary tale, and the era got named after her. Not as a tribute, as a charge.
I also feel like you need less Botox for more emotion. You know, like I feel like, how am I going to cry? How am I going to be scared out of my mind? I cannot.
You're going to. But Kim Kardashian is back in the news because she has decided to co-opt and borrow Kris Jenner's haircut. She's decided she's done with the long, 500 inches of fake hair. She's going to do a short Kris Jenner haircut. If you're going to borrow your mom's hairstyle, you better make sure you look younger than your mom, because now Kris Jenner, in my opinion, Kris Jenner, because she spent probably hundreds of thousands of dollars going under the knife, Kris Jenner looks younger than Kim. Now Kris Jenner looks younger than Kim Kardashian.
She set a beauty standard no real body could meet, not even, the receipts suggest, the one it was modeled on. Which brings us to the question this entire video has been building toward. She's still a billionaire, so what exactly has she lost? Everything the money was for. The Hulu show's ratings have reportedly been sliding for years, with insiders describing real panic about keeping it alive. Outside one French magazine, she hasn't fronted a major cover since 2024. Search interest peaked more than a decade ago and keeps drifting downward. PR experts now say it out loud, the energy has moved on. And insiders describe Kim ending 2025 defeated and exhausted, reportedly calling it one of the worst years of her life, a year she finished richer than ever. That's the paradox, and the formula explains it. Scandal only converts while the audience can't see the machine. She spent 20 years accidentally teaching us how the machine works. The edited call, the timed announcements, the lawsuits, the denials, the storylines. You can't unsee a magic trick.
It's not okay though, it's not. On Roblox. Sam was on Roblox yesterday. And a thing popped up and he started laughing. I was like, Mommy, look. And it was a picture of my cry face. And it was a game that someone made of Roblox. And it said Kim's new sex tape. When you clicked on it, thank God he can't read yet. And it's like, over my dead body, is this shit gonna happen to me again?
Once the wires are visible, the levitation act is just a woman hanging from a rope. So answer the question from minute 3. Leaked or launched? Here's the thing, it stopped mattering. Because either way, the audience reached the same verdict. The whole thing was a production. And nobody gasps at a trick they've already been shown. She's still the most famous woman in the room. The room just stopped looking up. So yeah, that's the Kim Kardashian story they don't really tell you.